What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and like this video. Today we are just going to be going over four stocks: BBIG, ES, BBY, and Tesla. We're just going to be looking at these names. They had good days today, and all of FinTwit was talking about them, so I figured I would just chart a few of them out. So let's look at BBIG at the 4 hour here. Alright. The weekly, so yeah, weekly bouncing off these lows. So these are kind of just like the shit penny stocks. Companies are horrible companies usually. So these are most likely just shorts covering. It looks, I mean, you can see all the times you've had similar moves. See, fade, 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 right? The fades work every time. Fade, fade. So yeah, this one probably has the same end result. But let's go in, let's look at the technicals, see what the technicals are saying. So why do I have this level marked? This was a prior pivot low, right? So this was a very important pivot. This was a new low, right? So this is the pivot I'm paying attention to. And we had an attempt at a double bottom and then a break off. Also, the way I look at this is, you know, from here to here is kind of like my kind of rounding top, and you get the push down into the support. Then you get this, and once you see this and no follow through right here, right at this pivot, boom. Once you see that, reject and a break of these lows, yeah, you know the trend is still down. So that's why this is a key pivot to me. So we're right under it right now. So bulls will want to see this over this level, 133. And otherwise, if it doesn't get under, it's probably going to be a fade back down here. But so far, shorts are squeezed and they're stuck. And so you might ask, how can you tell if they're still stuck? Just based off of price action, break of lows are key. So pay attention to those. For if this was me, I'm pretty much only watching this pivot low, and I'll play off that level above or below. I'm not playing this name, but if I was, that's how I would do it. This is not financial advice. This is just how I would want to do it. Let's go to ES. See what ES. All right, and now ES. So what's working in this rising wedge here? Bull's still in good shape, above 426-ish, 427. It's also a prior pivot that you could play off of, this prior high area that it had to break and then push. So that's a level to watch. Buyers could step up there. If they don't, then this rising wedge could play out. You get a push back into here and a reject, kind of to form what I would call one of the right shoulders. I would say shoulder. This whole thing's going to be the head, and then a right shoulder will come up right here. And as this right shoulder comes up, hopefully it rejects off this area and this resistance and goes there. Otherwise, this is, I don't have the stats on this in front of me, but these also they could also break down like this and break up off this support, and it could go higher. Who's to say that couldn't happen? You know, could. Let's go BBY, Best Buy. Alright, so this is interesting on the weekly. These are the past, 3 dips. So that's interesting, it looks the same. It's bouncing off a weekly volume point of control. 65, this area right here. It's where a lot of volume was traded. We've gone over stuff like that. AMD. This is interesting. This is interesting. Still bullish above 95. It breaks below 95. We'll see. Maybe this doesn't play out quite yet. But, you know, this is a strong name. This is a name to watch for sure coming in the coming 2 years. I think this thing could really be a beast. And the last one, Tesla. All right, Tesla. So I got a lot of lines over here, but this is the weekly. Holding on this prior high area. You like to see that. It's this area. 850s, holding above that. This one, I honestly have no idea where this thing's going. No idea right now. I would assume we're something like in one of these, but could even be higher because it's not at the trend line yet. So this, you know, the easiest thing to do on something like this is just wait for the breaks of the pivots. This is a key pivot right here. A prior high. It's already touched 3 times. If it breaks above this, I think it could at least push up here into 990, if not into 1,000. So, you know, that's still a $70 move. It's a 4-hour chart. Otherwise, you could play it back all the way down here into this purple box. This is also where the bottom trend will be. Somewhere in that area, 740, 730s to 780s. That's what I think. But so that's all I have for today. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and like the video.